Ghanaian Hajj pilgrims participating in this year's Hajj exercise had to pay an amount of 75,000 Ghana cedis, same as what was charged for the same exercise in the year 2023. The maintenance of this amount, according to Ghanaian Hajj authorities, is as a result of negotiations undertaken to lessen the burden of pilgrims due to the recent economic hardships in the country. Chairman of Ghana's Hajj board, Abdallah, says despite the hike in the exchange rate of the dollar, the board decided to maintain the price for Ghanaian pilgrims.
You know, last year when we did the increase, there was crying and wailing. People were crying foul that the price was too much. We increased it based on the prevailing circumstances then in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, because things had increased and we could not but also increase the Hajj fare. So we didn't want the situation where they had increased, we will not increase, and at the end of the day we'll be leaving a huge legacy dead behind. That is not good enough. So one, the consideration is that we wanted our pilgrims to have as much comfort as possible. We wanted to lessen their burden. We also had good negotiations with our service providers, and they understood that they were going to maintain the prices that they charged last year, though certain things have increased, because what pertained last year could not have pertained this year, could not have pertained this year.
Mr. Abdallah, who doubles as the coordinator for the Zongo Development Fund, says despite the fact that neighboring countries including Nigeria increased their Hajj fares, government decided to take into consideration the economic difficulties to help ease the hardships of Ghanaian pilgrims.
We've been talking to some of the chairpersons within our neighboring countries. Almost every country that you speak to will tell you that they've increased the price. Nigeria has almost double the price that they charged last year. Senegal has also increased. And some Niger, they've also increased. And some other West African countries, they've all increased.
He says Hajj activities continue to remain key to the NPP government, hence steps are instituted to facilitate the smooth running of the exercise, and as such, Hajj-related challenges has reduced drastically under this administration.
For NPP government, we take every single year that they perform Hajj very seriously, because if you fail, the political implication is dire, the financial and the economic implication on the pilgrims will also be dire. You know, at first, people will troop to the Ghana Hajj village, and then some will be wailing and crying, not even knowing when they will be flown to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. But I think that this time around, that worrying phenomenon has reduced considerably.
Abdallah further charged the general public to disregard claims made by some members of the opposition who are only interested in scoring cheap political points. Anas Sabit, Joy News, Accra.